Welcome to Tarot of Truth 144, or if you're on my Facebook channel, Lisa Sandoval. Alright, this is going to be a message for Scorpio, Cancer, Leos, and Capricorns. This is going to be a collective reading of these zodiac signs. So yesterday, a few things, my YouTube would not post my my individual zodiac readings. It only wanted to do the collective for some reason. I even tried this morning and it still wouldn't work. So that whenever I sat with myself and meditated with my guides, they told me that is the reason why I have started to do these collective zodiac signs, because my son will be going back to school here soon and I'm going to be working, and so the one reading a day is going to be what I'm going to be able to be doing. So we're just going to start doing that from here on out. We're going to do this collective zodiac signs and then, collective readings for the rest of the week like I normally do. So please remember to pick up what resonates, leave what does not. Gender holds absolutely no meaning in tarot. Time is fluid. This could be present, past, or future. You put it where it fits for you in your situation. Also, all my readings are timeless, but for shits and giggles, it is August 6th, 2026. Yes. In order for me to read for you, I need your permission to do so in order to tap into your energy. So we will give energies back at the end of the reading, so stick around for that. I will need you to hold an intention saying, I allow Lisa to tap into my energy just for this reading. Alrighty? So, taking a deep breath. And release it. Please protect me during this act of divination. Please show me everything I need to see truthfully, clearly, and honestly. As always, you may speak through me if you must. Welcome in, Dream Teams. So good to have each and every one of you here. Let's just get right into it. We're going to do the Egyptian Gods Oracle real quick. And meditation. The number 10, Nefidi. You may be seeing the number 10, 10, 10, or maybe even just ones, 1, 1, 1. That's new cycles, okay? Tens are cycles ending and new ones beginning. So, let me get this set up here. Stay there so I can see you. Gracias. Alrighty, so let's just get right into it. What do you have for this collective reading, Spirit? Show me, please, and thank you. Two of Wands. The Seven of Pentacles. The Two of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles. The Lovers. The Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Hierophant, and the last one out is the Eight of Cups. Beautiful. The Eight of Cups represents this new journey that you are experiencing here. But I feel like you need to start meditating and sit with yourself, sit with your guides, and ask them, what am I supposed to be doing? What is meant for me, what isn't, is very relevant here. So with the Two of Wands out here, this is your choices. You are the only one that can make a choice to meditate. You're the only one that can make a change or a choice to change who you used to be, who you are, into who you used to be. The Seven of Pentacles is all about giving back to yourself and your spirituality as well. I really feel like you're finally standing in your truth with the Two of Swords. You're standing in your power, understanding, hey, I am my power. I am the one who can make and manifest anything and everything I want. That is bringing in this new opportunity to be very abundant in a love situation. I feel, before I even started this reading, I just didn't want to project my own thoughts onto this, but I was feeling love. I was feeling like this was meant about love. The Seven of Wands is representing that you have done this for eons and eons of lifetimes. Okay, it means that you are a spiritual warrior in your own right. You know how to do things and move through the energies between dark and light, masculine, feminine, yin and yang. You know how to do this. It's all about you putting it into a practice, hence the meditation. The Knight of Wands is an opportunity for you to have all the passion, desires, dreams, and goals that you have wanted all your lifetime. You just never, they were hidden in the background. Because as we grow older, we lose sight of our younger selves, right? We lose sight of our innocence. We lose sight of our spirituality as well, especially as traumas occur throughout our lifetime. Maybe you didn't have a traumatic experience with your parents, okay? But then afterwards, you probably have a pretty traumatic experience with somebody else. That usually is a very big traumatic experience that sets us on our path. For me, personally, it was my grandfather passing away. My papa, the man who raised me, he was my everything, right? And that is what triggered me into my spiritual awakening. Did it happen right away? Fuck no. No, it did not. This is 5 years in the making right here, all right? And I only started my YouTube channel last year, all right? And then I just recently started the Facebook page as well. So, I mean, it takes time. You will progress. It does take time to figure out what is meant for you and what is not, and to accept things that you cannot change. That came up heavily in my meditation this morning as well. Somebody is dwelling on the fact that something is happening. I'm feeling like a passing on of possibly a father, a mother, grandparent, whatever that is for you. And the more we dwell on them leaving this realm, the worse it is going to be for them, okay? The harder it is going to be for them to transition into that new realm that they're going to be entering. And they will probably linger around, and it'll feel like they're haunting you, but they're not. They're just trying to guide you to let go of the things you cannot change, and to exude and be love. Love and be loved, right? I'm getting that song. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody's pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. This, they want you to not worry. Saying don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I don't know why I had to sing that whole song, but I did. I know I'm not a singer. I don't claim to be, but when the energy moves me, of course I'm going to. Dance like nobody's watching, sing like nobody's listening. That is what needs to happen here. You need to, the more you show this person that, I really feel heavily this is about a parent or a grandparent or a sibling or something, somebody passing on. The Hierophant is representing also, it can mean marriage, it could be a marriage card, as well as the divine. Whatever you believe in, if you believe in God or Jesus, the Greek gods, the Egyptian gods, the Chinese gods, whatever gods you believe in, you know, Brazilian, whatever that is for you, they are there with you every single day. Your dream team is here to offer you some solace. They want you to continue on your journey. This is and giving back to yourself. And in order to do so, you will need to go ahead and let go of what no longer serves you, for one. And for two, remember that the things you cannot change, you need to find comfort in knowing that they're going to a better place. Now then, I want to also let you know that this could be two scenarios. This could also be a marriage situation, because I did have the Lover's card right smack dab in the middle of the whole spread here, and then right below that is the Hierophant. So like I said earlier, it could be a marriage card as well, a union card, but you put that for you in your situation the way you need it to. I feel like also somebody here that love that is here, that lover's situation that is also prominent here, is you're just starting to figure out, hey, I can't change my partner. I can't change the way they believe. I can't change the way they see me and what my spirituality is doing to me. And you're beginning to be okay with that, because just because they don't believe in what you believe in, sorry, I'm feeling this card, I have to pull it. They're like, pull that one, so I am. And you can't make anybody believe in what you believe in. All you can do is lead by example. So I know I talk about this a lot, my situation, but that is the reason why I'm here talking to you. This is why I've been guided to do this. It's a new age. It's new feelings, and this is to bring new peace and order to the world. We don't have to leave our significant others in order to go on our journey. We don't have to be completely alone. But yes, you will have to do this on your own, so that you can show your spouse, your partner, whoever, or your friends, your family, so that you can show them that, hey, this works. It works for me. Maybe it'll work for you. Now, with that being said, what works for me won't always work for y'all. If you're feeling like, you know, hey, Lisa's giving me some insight on some things, but it's not really working out, well, that's when you start to change it for how it will work out for you. Take some of my advice and, you know, tweak it. Make it your own, all right? And that will then bring in this new beginning, these new opportunities, and a new beginning as well. It will bring in everything that you're wanting here. So let's go ahead and get into the rest of the tarot. The first one out is the She. The next one I pulled, the Standing Stone. Nature. I'm loving this. That's 3 major arcanas immediately right off the bat. The Page of Wands. They really want me to pull these, so we will do so. The 6 of Pentacles. The 9 of Wands. The 4 of Athames. Yeah, that's what I was figuring. The King of Athames. Air energy, very flowing, very strategic, and the Horned God, the Emperor in this deck. Okay, so yeah, 2 Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I was feeling balance and order here. So with what I have here out on the board is the She represents your ancestors, your dream team, your spirit team, if you will, whatever you resonate with more. They are here, and they want you to stand tall, be confident, be in your own energy. Projecting out to others is going to cause you more harm than anything. Pay attention. Pay attention, okay? If you're new to to my channel, if you're new to my Facebook page, the nature card, if you will notice, this man here is setting a bear trap, right? And then we have the bear sitting right behind him, just watching him, waiting, like, I'm gonna get you, bro. And then we have the fawns in the background who are dancing and trying to get the bear's attention. They're like, hey, and the fawn represents your dream team. And they are dancing out there trying to get the bear's attention, saying, hey, I'm over here, come get me over here, bear. But you're not paying attention. So they're wanting you to start looking inward, talk to them, and to pay attention to everything around you. The signs, the synchronicities. Okay, the Page of Wands is here because they want you to reclaim your innocence. They want you to do possibly a past life regression therapy. There's many. The way I did it, I'm going to give you this advice on how I did my inner child healing and how I did my past life regressions. And this was in the very beginning of my journey. I was very new to it, and there is a plethora of videos, music on YouTube where you can just type in inner child healing frequencies, past life regression frequencies, and hypnotherapy, hypnotism, okay? And that is how I personally did it. It may not work for you. I'm not saying it will, but I'm just giving you that, you can try it. You can give it a shot. What's it hurt? It's music to sleep to at that. I sleep with my music on every single night. My son can't sleep without it. It has helped my husband tremendously as well. He really enjoys it. We like to put it on the loudspeaker so that we can feel the vibrations, right? I love the vibrations of music. It makes me feel better. So maybe that's something that you could give it a shot. If it doesn't work for you, try something else. There's like I said, a plethora of things on the internet that can help you to do this these days. The way with technology is just, it's all there. And they want you to be very caring and giving to this inner child that you have lost hold of, okay? Whenever I was a child, I didn't realize it until I started sitting with myself. But this is what I wanted to do. This right here. I wanted to embody my magic. I wanted to manifest the things I loved. I wanted to help people. That is the point of this channel, is to help and heal. I wanted to be a healer. I wanted to be a doctor. I wanted to be many things. I wanted to be a veterinarian, right? I wanted to do all those things. But as I've gone along, I realized, hey, you know what? Tarot speaks to me. Spirituality speaks to me, and it will help to heal and help bring this world back into peace and harmony. So that's why I'm here now today. Now, am I rich? Fuck no. No, but I am comfortable and I am happy, and not worrying about what I cannot change or what's going to happen tomorrow, worrying about what happened in the past, worrying if I'm going to make it through the day. The worry just makes things worse, so much worse. So it's time to get back to yourself, and also be very generous with your time, your energy, especially if this is pertaining to the first scenario that I said in the first spread with a parent or somebody passing on. Be very generous with your time and energy. That's all they need. They just need your time. They just need to know that they're loved, okay? It's going to be okay. They are going to still be with you. There's going to still be watching over you day in and day out. They're never going to really leave you. They're going to become a part of your dream team. They're going to help guide you. And that is what happened with me personally when my papa passed away. I remember sitting, because I'm an artist, I like to paint. I don't know if you've seen this, you can't see it on here, but I love art, okay? And that was my papa. And in the house that we lived in before, I would change my window painting every season, right? Or every holiday. I would do, and it was about almost Christmas time. So it was time for me. He passed away early December, like 3 days after my son's 3rd birthday. And I remember standing at my window painting, just bawling. I mean, just tears just everywhere. And I remember saying, what am I gonna do without you, Papa? And I'm just bawling and I'm getting the chills thinking about this. And I mean, right here, he was right here in his voice. And he said, you live, mija, you live. And that right there was what just jump-started it. Jump-started everything. And he was 100% right. Now then, did I change immediately? Fuck no. Abso-fucking-lutely not. No, I did not. I was very karmic for the first 2 years, trying to figure out how I was going to do things. I was very addicted to substances, and it took me a couple of years to finally get out of that. But I never lost sight of what I was trying to accomplish, right? And then I finally just decided, hey, I'm done with all this shit. It's time for me to move on, okay? And I'm feeling like that is the energy for you right now. Now, if it's the lover situation, well, that's a little different, okay? I feel like your ancestors are trying to encourage you to just look inward. Don't worry about the people around you who think you're crazy or think that this is, woo, just hoodoo and voodoo shit. No, it's not. It's about giving back to yourself and understanding that you can do better things whenever you feel lighter. This is being generous and listening to advice, not just from me, okay? Like, you can, of course, but being generous is going to help you move through the energies and be able to avoid the burdens. The Nine of Wands, that is what that is representing here today. It's avoiding the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands represents burdens beyond belief. Well, the Nine of Wands is saying, hey, you got the know-how, you got the advice, and now you can avoid the burdensome feelings that you're going to be feeling with these energies. The lover situation is just be generous with your time and energy. Speak your truth on how you feel about your spirituality to your partner, but don't overwhelm them. Don't say, you don't believe me, so we can't be together. No, that's not how it works. With me and my husband, I did that in the beginning, and it was horrible. So please learn from my mistakes. It was awful. Absolutely awful. And I was lucky enough that he stuck around. He was like, damn, this bitch is fucking crazy, but we've been together for so long, so let's just work it out. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's never going to be easy. But if you can learn from other people's mistakes before making your own, baby, oh, now that is true wisdom at its finest, okay? And intuition at that. Intuition, I must speak about this as well. Intuition isn't a rational, logical reasoning at all. No. Okay, so whenever you're out and about shopping, maybe you're shopping for crystals, maybe you're shopping for a book, okay? Or even just like a new dress, whatever. And whatever you're doing when you're out and about, or if you're driving a car and your first thought, I'm going to turn left And then you're like, well, maybe I'll go straight instead. The first thought that you had, do it. Okay? Whenever something calls to you, like a book, the first thing that you say, hey, that looks interesting, take it. The crystals, when you hold it and you feel its power, right? And then you put it down and you grab another one and you're like, You grabbed that first crystal because it called to you. Your intuition said, hey, I love you and I want to be in your life, right? Intuition isn't logical or rational reasoning. We do that all the time. We're, but this looks prettier. This is nicer. I like this more. Well, it's not always what's best. Not everything that glitters is gold, my sweetheart. All right, so we're going to move on now. Just make sure that you are caring, loving, and kind through all of these energies, whether it's a lover situation or a passing on situation. It is time to rest, rejuvenate, and call back to center. This is stability and strength as well, especially here. This is a masculine energy, so I don't care what gender you are. I don't care what you identify as by any means. This is the energy you are going to need to embody. We got two masculine energies out here. You are going to need to embody the King of Kings. Every single king in the tarot is what you need to embody. You need to have strength, stability, groundedness, love, kindness, passion, desires, all right, dreams and goals. And you need to embody all of that. You need to work with all of that masculine energy right now. You need to let go of the Stoic era and let's move into the esoteric era, okay? That's different. I wasn't expecting that to come out, but it did. So then I think that's a beautiful way to end this reading. I feel like that gave you a lot of information. Please go meditate and figure out what is really calling to you. What is your intuition saying? What is your heart saying? Okay, we need to work with all of our chakras, and I really feel like doing some chakra meditation will also help you. There's so many things on the internet. I like YouTube. That's my thing. I do YouTube. I have done it for this almost 5 years of my journey, and it has helped me tremendously. It might not for you. Like I said, you put it where it fits for you and tweak things if you have to. That's okay. There's no right or wrong way to do anything. And if you're a tarot reader as well, you may not read the way I do. And that's okay. There is no right or wrong way to read tarot. There is no right or wrong way to be spiritual at all. You do you the way it fits for you. Whatever gets you to be a better version of you. Okay? So the first one out was Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. Perfect. All right. Now, where I have moved to from my childhood home, where I moved to, this is actually a ley line, and I was contemplating for so long about moving just far fucking away from here because I didn't want to be around anybody or anything that reminded me of the old me, and that's not how this works. You don't have to move far away. Okay, you can still be where you are and be able to succeed in everything. Now, ley lines, maybe that's where you're being called to go. And now, I didn't move very far away from where I was, but where I moved to there's ley lines here. I have an Air Force base right here, and I grew up here. I still grew up here. This is where I was born. So I mean, I was called back here for some reason. Even though I didn't want to come here, this was the option that was handed to me, and it was for my betterment. It got me here today to where I am now. Excuse me, give me a moment. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Messenger, serious energy, bring harmony and balance. So you could possibly be a messenger as well. Maybe you are diving into tarot yourself and you're like, hey, okay, maybe I should do this as well. And hey, if you are, baby, just do it. Just fucking do it. All right. Most people who do tarot are self-taught. Okay. We have guidance from other people that we listen to, like you are now. But we are mostly self-taught. It's all about intuition and how the cards speak to you. That is the whole point of tarot. Okay. Every single tarot reader, some of us, we read for the same reasonings. Like some people read for love, some read for peace and balance, some read for demonic forces attacking. There's just so many different readers out there, and it's up to you to decide on which type of reader you want to listen to, who calls to you the most, right? And the way I've always done mine is synchronicities. The numbers call to me every single day, all day long, baby, all day long. And maybe you're part of the 144,000. If that is true, then it's time to, the 144,000 aren't all tarot readers, okay? That's not what that is. It's a spirituality thing. 144,000 people out of 8 billion people in the entire world. I do apologize. I live right next to a very busy street. Okay, it's one of the main road in my town, in my city. So, this is just telling me that diving into your spirituality will help you to ascend to higher heights, get back to who you want to be, who you used to be, that good person you know and love. All right, it's time to call a soul retrieval. And if you want to know how to do that, I'm not going to explain that in this one, but if you want to know how to do that, 3223 is on the clock when I looked. If you want to learn how to do that, just hit me up. You can hit up my email, tarottruth144@gmail.com. All right, or you can hit up the comment section and I will give you advice on how to do so. If you want me to do a video on how I did it, then just let me know and I will do that. Next up, we got Well and Orca Elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Now that one's total confirmation for me, I believe, and I believe it's for you as well. All right, 333, whenever I was saying that. The Crete serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. So it's time to love and be loved. Like I said, don't worry about a thing. Everything's going to be all right. It's time to let go of what no longer serves you. And it's time to let go of the feeling of being in control, because we're not in control. None of us are. Surrender to your spirituality. It's time to surrender, I feel. It's time to have faith. If you really want to know what has gotten me through all of my turmoil, my addictions, everything, my traumas, and it 100% is trust. That's what got me through. I trusted that things were going to work out. I trusted that I was going to get what I needed when I needed it. And I did. 100%. I did. Okay? So it's time to trust. Take a leap of faith. This is your sign. All right? If you made it this far, please like the video. If it didn't resonate with you, share it with somebody who will. That's the reason why you're here. Okay? You're the messenger. You're the one that is supposed to give this message to somebody in your life that it will resonate with. And Also, please subscribe, follow whichever platform you're watching this on. It truly helps out to get this message out to everybody that it needs to get out to. Anywho, I think that's a good way to end this reading. It's a bit longer, but hey, I'm here for it if you are. Now it's time to get back your energies. I want you to hold an intention now to take back all your power and your energy from not only just me, but from anybody that may have it. Every day, every person we smile to, every person we brush up against, we always leave a little piece of our energy with them. Every single day. All right? So I want you to call back all your power and energy from every single person. All right? And start anew. So hold that intention. Take a deep breath in. And release. I'd like to return all energies back to their rightful owners, please and thank you. I'd also like to take back my own power and energy from anybody who may hold it. I am me. They are not me. I'd like to take a moment to thank our dream teams for coming together, collaborating, and making this reading possible for y'all today. All right. I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.